Welcome, everybody. My name is Joe Japp. I'm the president of Emory Day. I'm calling in from Maryland and super excited about that. Emory, you want to give them a little what's what?
Hello, I'm Anne Marie Werner. I'm the Director of Marketing here at Emory Day. I am calling in from New York.
All right. Let's have some fun. So I'm going to ask my cohort, Anne Marie, can you see our wonderful presentation?
Yes, it's up.
Let's do it. Let's have some fun. So I'm pretty passionate about this because social proof is everything. And for many years, Emory Day was the cobbler whose kids had no shoes, right? Because we were too busy doing this for other companies. And honest confession, we've kind of only recently hopped on the social proof bandwagon within the last two years ish, maybe not even that much, because it's so powerful and it's so 2025. So today we're going to talk about ad trends that convert using social proof to drive clicks and sales. And with that, let's go ahead and hop in. Here we go. A little bit about us. We've got some wonderful folks on the call who already know us, but for those of you out there who are watching this in internet land, we're the best of professionals, technology, and AI. We've been growing businesses for 20 years. We do full service marketing. There isn't anything we don't do. We have roughly 50 US-based team members. We built our own amazing lead generation platform. We've had the opportunity to serve thousands of clients. And our mission is really quite simple: grow businesses, your business, cost effectively using comprehensive marketing. And we always say cost effectively because that's our reality. We work in the small to medium sized businesses. Cost is always a thing. So if you give us $1 and you invest $1, you want to know where it went. We're really good at it. And when we do what we do, we help businesses thrive. So this is a little part of our social proof, right? So realize what I'm doing here. I'm pitching you guys, I'm pitching the world, but I'm also subtly mixing in a little social proof, right? So whether you're aiming to increase your revenue or preparing to sell your businesses, Emory Day does it. We have this fun. We love this. And then something we're super proud of, a little bit more social proof for you guys. We've helped businesses sell. So 16 of our clients successfully sold their businesses within the last 24 months. That literally is a track record of about 5% of businesses every year, 1 in 20. Now, we would never take credit for their amazing businesses and their hard work, but Emory Day is part of that polishing process: lead generation, sales systems, marketing, brand equity, all of that stuff makes them much more attractive candidates. We have our amazing AI-powered dashboard, which we'll probably be digging in a little later, talk about some cold calling and that good stuff. What you'll learn today is what social proof is and why it matters more than ever, the 3 types of proof that drive the most conversions, how to collect and display proof even if you're just starting, and where and how to place proof for maximum impact. And then we're going to jump into a little Q&A and make sure we answer all those questions. So with that, if you're not showing wins, you're losing customers, flat out. In 2025, the most powerful word in sales and advertising is proof. Your prospects are asking one critical question before converting: who else has done this and did it work for them? So if you're not showcasing your wins, your potential customers, and I do say the word potential customers, will simply move on to somebody who does. 92% of consumers trust peer recommendations over traditional advertising. And if you look a little bit to the right, you'll see how AFI CTV campaign drove 1.6 million impressions, right? That's social proof. People want to see it. Why is trust broken? Well, only 19% of US consumers say they trust brands to do what's right, according to Edelman Research. 78% of consumers are skeptical of advertising claims without supporting evidence, and trusted brands are 3.5 times more likely to be considered for purchase than untrusted ones. And that's because we're operating in a trust-depleted market. Lots of information. What do you trust? Consumers are overwhelmed, skeptical, and protective of their attention and naturally their wallets. That's why social proof isn't optional. It's the essential bridge that earns that critical trust in a cynical world. After all, when you see that testimonial from the Throne Depot saying, "Thank you, Ashley and Emory Day. I'm incredibly grateful that you're our marketing company and account manager. It's truly a pleasure working with you," you can't help but get those warm fuzzies about Emory Day. It works. But what is it? right? It's the principle that people tend to mirror the behaviors and choices of others, especially when they're uncertain, believing those actions to be correct or trustworthy. And it comes in different flavors. Testimonials are naturally those direct quotes from satisfied customers describing their positive experiences with your product or services. Case studies, love them. Detailed accounts on how specific customers achieve success using your solution, including those quantifiable results. People like numbers. Results and screenshots show it. Visual evidence of actual performance metrics, dashboard results, and real world outcomes. Reviews and ratings, aggregated customer feedback that demonstrates collective satisfaction and builds credibility. After all, that's Google business, right? That's a massive industry. And that's because 88% of consumers trust online reviews as much as personal recommendations from friends and family. Why social proof works. It's hardwired into our psychology. And yes, you're seeing a little bit of it over there. There's 6 of those businesses that we were a part of them successfully selling. So if it's hardwired into our psychology, it's because when faced with uncertainty, humans naturally look towards others for guidance on how to act. This evolutionary shortcut helps us make decisions quickly by leveraging that collective wisdom. 82% of Americans consult friends and family before making decisions. Famous Nielsen, right? In the absence of our own personal experience, consumers rely on experience of others who have already taken the leap, making social proof your most persuasive tool. And just thinking about the 2 businesses that are on with us today, video production, oh my gosh, not only do you display social proof, but you have customers and their experiences. Swimming aids, right? Right then and there. A testimonial from a mom, from a swim coach, from a swimmer. Gold for making people understand your products. How to collect it, even if you're new. It's easy, but it's got to be a habit. So even if you're just getting started, you can collect powerful proof that converts. And it is a habit. You have to think about it. It's not hard, but it's sometimes hard to remember, right? Not hard to do, sometimes hard to remember because we get going, and we forget, oh my gosh, I just had a wonderful opportunity and I missed it. And backtracking to it is hard. So celebrate those small wins. Reach out immediately after any positive income, no matter how small. Ask, what's been your favorite result so far? Document these early victories. Sometimes someone will send us an email and say, oh my gosh, I got to tell you about Melody, Anne Marie, John, any of our amazing folks. They're so amazing. You know what I follow up with? I say, thank you so very much. Would you be so kind as to write a Google business review? If you don't ask, you don't get. There's other ways that we can collect it, like structured surveys. Why not provide a little simple feedback form with specific questions that prompt detailed, quotable responses about results and their experiences? Of course, we want feedback, right? If you're not willing and open to receive feedback, you're going to be short-lived as a business. But inside of that is some mineable gold, and we'll talk about that. Captured numbers and analytics. Take screenshots of analytics, CRMs, and platforms showing positive metrics. If they're going up and to the right, we want to make sure we capture that. A screenshot. They say a picture's worth 1,000 words. Well, a screenshot is just a picture of you doing amazing things from a numerical standpoint. And we want to mine that communication, review emails, chats, and messages for positive feedback. I don't know a single person who hasn't said something nice about somebody. And if somebody came back and said, hey, you're so kind, would you mind if I use that on my website? Who's going to say no to that? All you have to do is ask. 72% of consumers won't take action until they've read reviews, making proof collection a business critical activity. Now, how to showcase the big 3, the OGs of social proof.
I begged him not to say it, guys. I begged him.
I know, and it's going to be stuck in my lexicon for a while. Sorry, Anne Marie. Okay, here we go. The big 3, the OGs of social proof. Testimonials and reviews, direct quotes and feedbacks from satisfied customers that humanize your brand and build emotional connection. Include a name, a photo, and specific results for maximum impact. I have to confess, we're not great at getting the photo, but when you do get the photo, name, testimonial, it's the trifecta. It's amazing. Get the photo. Reviews can increase conversion rates by 270%. Quick note on the photo. Everybody has a profile pic. You can just use the profile pic. They're blasting that out. If you can't get their personal photo, harvest their profile pic. Number 2, case studies before and after. Detailed success stories that showcase the transformation, concrete results. And everybody should be thinking about this inside of their business, because just about every business takes someone with a before and turns it into an after. That's the nature of business. Exchanging money for goods and services. Before you exchange money, after you receive the goods and services, there's always something there. Tell a complete story with a problem, solution, and measurable outcome, because case studies increase B2B conversions by 70%. And case studies are largely a B2B kind of thing. Number 3, screenshots and stats, visual, I'll call it hard evidence of real world results that provide immediate credibility. Use dashboards, screenshots, metrics, reports, whatever you have, growth charts, just document it. Ads with raw statistics perform up to 50% better. So you've seen us pepper in all these numbers, right? 270%, 70%, 50%. Those are numbers. Those are what people want to see. They're the visual evidence. Now, when we think about sales and marketing, we're always thinking about a funnel, right? Whether you think it and call it a funnel or just a process, it's the same thing. At the top of the funnel, we are attracting people. Come here, come on in. It's warm. Everybody's attracting people. Even retail stores are attracting people. Come on in. See the wonderful things inside. So at the top of the funnel during the attraction phase, we want to use headlines that feature specific results. We want to show carousel ads showcasing multiple testimonials, video testimonials as intro content. Come on in, the water's warm. Let's attract you. Everybody loves us. Let me show you my social proof. Yes, we're good. Come. From there, we go to the middle of the funnel. Now we got them in the door. What do we do with them? We educate them. So this is landing pages with embedded proof elements, retargeting ads featuring case studies, email sequences with progressive proof points. We want to share information. And then at the same time, we want to say, and everybody else thought this was valuable, so you should too. Now, it's time to make some money. We're at the bottom of the funnel. Let's close them. Call to action buttons paired with proof. Urgency sections backed by social validation. Checkout pages with trust indicators. We're at the moment where the credit card happens. We're at the moment where the contract is signed. That's not the moment to let off the gas. Let's keep telling them that they're going to be happier, like everybody else was, once they conduct this transaction. Landing pages featuring testimonials convert 34% better than those without. Build ads around social proof. Now, I'm going to apologize in advance, because I apologize to my kids and my wife about this all the time, that sometimes you're stuck seeing my face on camera, especially in your social feeds. I accept my apology. But I'm there for a reason, because it works. We want to build ads around social proof. Identify the problem. Start with the pain point your audience recognizes immediately. Are you tired of wasting ads on budgets and clicks that never convert? Present the proof. Insert specific, quantifiable evidence that your solution works. See how Maria booked 82 qualified leads in just 30 days using our framework. Make the promise. Offer your solution as the next logical step. Discover how our proven system can deliver similar results for your business. Now, obviously, I'm being playful and having some fun, but there's a reason why we go through this exercise, because it works, right? Identify the problem. You have a problem, just like I have a problem. Oh, we're together. Okay, present the proof. Let's show them that once we solve this problem, what works, and then make the promise. You can trust us. We work the problem with you together and discover how our proven system can deliver similar results to my testimonial and to my social proof. Ads that include quantifiable results outperform general benefit statements by 47% because the proof is in the pudding. We know that, right? So, first off, thank you. I'm pretty passionate about this topic, so I love to get animated, and it's a lot of fun. And personal journey. As I started at the top of the call, we really became hip to Emory Day's own social proof after quite literally 2 decades of building up our own business clients' social proof. And since we've embraced social proof, it has been hands down just a game changer. So, as Jim Rome likes to say, listen to me closely, but don't look at me too carefully. This stuff is hard, and we're all working on it. So we're all trying to be a little better. Systems and processes make a difference. Making social proof a habit makes a difference. And I'll share this last little habit. We have this wonderful session every other Friday where we get the entire company together and we get a chance to talk about our wins for our clients. And there's a lot of reasons we do it. Number one, we pump each other up, give each other a lot of kudos for helping create this success, like a company being sold or a company landing a $2 million contract or a massive lead coming in for a company that's been struggling because they're in a niche market. What we do during that meeting is we keep a little bit of a journal, and then we use those entries to go back to those clients and say, hey, would it be all right if we use this? We use those entries to find out if there's veins of gold in social proof that we need to explore. So with that, I'm going to say thank you. Anne-Marie and I thank you. My entire team.
Thank you very much, everybody.
Appreciate you as clients. Appreciate you as friends. Love to look forward to offlining with everybody, and have an amazing day and a great weekend. Thank you, guys. Take care now. Be good. Bye-bye.
Thank you.